Oh, hello. I didn't hear you come in. Perfect timing. I was just about to tell a story. Why don't you go on and make yourself comfortable in the living room, and then we can start. To start, we go back to the year 1950, where a young Broadway star, Marlon Brando, was looking to make his mark on Hollywood. Brando landed his first on-screen role in the movie The Men, a film where he portrays an injured World War II veteran struggling to adjust to his new life as a paraplegic. While I unfortunately cannot show an actual clip from the film, some of our talented friends have been gracious enough to provide us with an alternative. Let's take a look. I don't like the way you're looking at me, Ellie.
I said I was sorry.
I know, but what are you sorry for? Wow, powerful stuff. The film carefully balances addressing the harsh realities of the physical, societal, and personal obstacles that exist for a paraplegic, while also showcasing the triumphs and successes that are indeed possible as well. Next, we move on to 1967. Not to a film, but a television series.
What's your name, buddy?
Ironside. Set in San Francisco and featuring a diverse cast of characters and an outstanding jazz soundtrack, Raymond Burr portrays a former police officer who survives an assassination attempt and moves on to solving crimes while in a wheelchair. Let's take a brief moment to discuss the importance of film. Films, in a broad aspect, show us the stories that we as a society choose to commemorate, highlight, and value. The stories that make it to film are ones that we deem important, often for both their entertainment value and the chords that they strike within our hearts. Films can also be used to educate. How much do you think you have learned about various subjects through film? When I was first injured 5 years ago and told I would be paralyzed, I had no knowledge of what that actually entailed. My only thought was, oh, like Christopher Reeve. Our next film, Rear Window, is the first film Christopher Reeve starred in after his accident. Rear Window is a remake of the 1954 Alfred Hitchcock film. Reeve portrays a young architect who, after his accident, returns home and develops a somewhat morbid obsession with spying on his neighbors through his bedroom window. When Reeve was cast in the film, he supervised extensive rewrites which showcase the modern realities of life as a quadriplegic, although a very wealthy one. For our next film, we move all the way to 2016, Me Before You. In this romance, Sam Claflin portrays a young, wild businessman who becomes a depressed and rude quadriplegic after a roadway accident.
I was told you had a car adaptable for wheelchair use.
You thought a drive would be good for me. A breath of fresh air.
What do you usually do?
I don't do anything, Miss Clark. I sit. I just about exist. While the story is charming and touching at points, the film is marred by the handling of the ethics of the ending, which saw the film protested by many disability advocate groups. One has to think that with the consultation or inclusion of actual quadriplegics in the writing or directing of the film, the outcome may have been handled differently. Well, while there is still much I'd like to discuss, I'm afraid we're all out of time for today. I'll show you the door, but I'm a bit preoccupied at the moment. Until next time, farewell.